we have been keeping a really big secret from you guys.
There's gonna be some changes going on in the Kincaid household.
We just kind of wanted to take the plunge. We're just being pulled in a new direction.
Are you kidding me?
What is up, you guys, and welcome back to our channel. Golly, we have been keeping a really big secret from you guys, and we are ready to share it with you, okay? All right, I'm a little stressed.
All right, I'll start us off then.
Well, hey, but first thing, we should address the fact that normally our Sunday uploads are dedicated to our Bachelor recap vlogs. This is not that, obviously. You could tell just based on the title alone. But yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to keep doing those. We've got a pretty busy couple of weeks coming at us. Plus, we only just watched the most recent episode of The Bachelor on Friday night.
Yeah. And
we had friends over, so we weren't really like 100% paying attention. We basically only paid attention to the rose ceremony and then nothing else.
Yeah, and the times when they were like making out.
You're such a dork. We're gonna go ahead and get right into this video, you guys. Nice. Who needs a real guitar when you got Logan who can play the perfect air guitar?
If anybody can play the perfect air guitar, it's you. Alright, before we get copyrighted, so this is like spot on. Like you couldn't even tell it was coming from your mouth. Guys.
Yeah, we've been recording for like almost 3 minutes and we haven't even told you guys our news.
There's gonna be some changes going on in the Kincaids household because Megan is pregnant.
I am not shut up!
That's why I wanted to start it. No, okay, so
we are moving to Alabama.
We are leaving Ohio.
There it is. It's been said to the internet. Everyone who subscribes to our channel now knows.
Alright, well that's it. See you guys.
No. So we had brought up the discussion of potentially moving to Alabama, what was it, like back in November? Somewhere around like Christmas
Either
time.
Late November, early December.
Because Logan's parents live in Alabama and we just kind of wanted to take the plunge, move to a new state and just try it out. Plus we have just been hitting walls financially one after the other because Logan makes more than enough money to pay all of our bills, but we just kept running into things that weren't bills, like car problems and...
The car, so I keep trying to relay this, but it is the honest truth. The car has been in the mechanic shop more than it's been out on the road this year.
Right.
And so, we're in the middle of March.
Right. So we've been just struggling with car problems, insurance things that kept popping up while we were in the middle of our car issues.
I also ran into an issue with scams and stuff.
Right. Student loan scams. So we've just been hitting these like brick walls and we think that they are signs from God that maybe we're just being pulled in a new direction. So we're going to try out living in Alabama for a while, and here's the kicker. We're going to be living with Logan's parents for a while.
You probably all are like, are you kidding me? Like...
No, they're all thinking,
oh, Megan.
It's going to be... We're very fortunate that my parents
Logan's parents are wonderful. So they have a camper on their property, and so we're going to be living with them, and the camper is like going to be our own space. So it's going to be like...
Just so we get on our feet.
Yeah, basically. So we don't know how long we're going to be living there for, but our main goal is that in staying with them, we will be able to cut out all of our bills, our monthly bills, and just be able to focus on our student loans so that one day in a year or whatever, we can finally buy a house and settle down roots somewhere, because we've been renting ever since we got married, and you know, now we have little baby Lou and we want to have more kids eventually, and so we just want to be able to get into our forever home, and we're not gonna be able to do that until we can pay off our debts, because we even talked to a gentleman about what it would take to buy a house when we were looking to move out of our apartment, and he had said that we have amazing credit. Our credit is good enough to get a loan. It's just that we have too much debt already in comparison to the income that we're bringing in. So we can't buy a house. And that's the end all be all goal, is to be able to buy a house.
So we're hoping that getting down there, taking care of our like student loans and other bills like that, our car payments and everything, we're hoping that one, we'll be able to start saving for a house.
Definitely.
And 2, get rid of a lot of our debts and everything.
Yeah.
And 3, find me a forever job.
Yeah, definitely. We all want that. So, I mean, we've kind of been like also in this weird like cycle of like, I could get a job, but I love being a stay-at-home mom to Lou. I think that there's a very strong possibility that I will homeschool our kids, at least to a certain point.
Yeah, we had talked about this before Lou was born. You know, we made the decision.
Technically, no. I was working, and I was supposed to go back to work at the end of my unpaid maternity leave. That 6 weeks, I was supposed to go back to work, but then with everything that happened with the pandemic, I was working at a daycare, and the governor of our state had just decided to change all of the state ratios, so like for classroom sizes, and I would be coming in with my child who I wouldn't be paying full price for. And so the daycare that I was working for was like,
why don't you just stay on unemployment for a while and we'll call you when we need you back.
And they just never called me back. And as of January, I'm no longer receiving unemployment. So we're just trying to be like, this video might make some of you guys uncomfortable. I always feel really uncomfortable when people talk about money and their finances, but we're just trying to be like 100% real with you guys. The whole point of us making a channel in the first place way back in like January of 2019, I think it was because we wanted to just share our lives with the world and be real and honest with you guys and just like show you our lives. Like when we first started this channel, we were married college kids.
We also wanted to express out there to viewers that are similar to us, you know, that are young
to reach out
and married and starting a family and starting life, because you know it's difficult when you're young and you're, you know, getting into the real life sort of situation. So to kind of like share and experience that is our way of telling you guys you're not alone.
Like we had been married for like 5 months when we started our YouTube channel. So we love having this YouTube channel. We love this family that we have with you guys. So it's been amazing, and we're going to continue vlogging. This isn't us saying that we're stopping vlogging. We're going to continue vlogging. We just wanted to make sure that you guys knew we're not looking for pity or anything. We're just sharing our lives.
We're just trying to make steps that would get us to our forever home.
We're just trying to make the best choices for our family. So, and in saying that, I mean, I'm sure some of you guys are like stressed out about me. I love Rod and Shelly, if you're watching this video, I love you guys so much, and I'm so appreciative of this like opportunity that you are giving us. Logan and I have been out on our own. In Mount Vernon here, we don't live by any family. After all of our friends finished college, we didn't really have any friends either. So it's just been like us on this little island making it work as this little family unit together. And so now, after already being in this point for 2 years, we're going to kind of swallow our pride and move in with his parents, my in-laws, and I don't think anybody wants to do that. So this isn't like it's not like me saying that I don't like my in-laws. I love my in-laws. They are amazing parents. They are amazing grandparents to Lou, and I think it's going to be amazing for Lou to have her grandparents in her life and like creating all those memories. It's just going to be hard. Not to mention the fact that I have lived in Ohio for my entire life. All of my family is in Northeast Ohio. So it's going to be hard for me to leave them behind.
It's not really so much of a big change for me in the sense of moving. I've moved all my life.
Logan's lived all over this section of the world.
Like Ohio, West Virginia, Virginia. But this is big because I'm moving, like, Alabama is a way away. It's not, you know, to Virginia. To, I mean, so it's just, it's challenging in that sort of sense.
We always knew that we weren't going to stay in Ohio for the rest of our lives. We always figured that one day we were going to make a big move and move to another state because Ohio just isn't where we want to settle down for the rest of our lives. So we always knew there was going to be a change. So this is just us doing it and just like taking the leap of faith, following God's will for our lives, and it's hard. So once we get over this the one time, I think it'll be easier for me, at least, because this is the first step towards like leaving my family all in Northeast Ohio, whereas it'll probably be harder for you next time, because even though you've spent these last 2 years being 10 hours away from your parents, you're gonna literally be living with them and then moving away. So I also think it'll be hard on Lou when we move away too, because we'll go from living with her grandparents to wherever we end up. But we're just taking it a day at a time. So we don't know what life is gonna look like in a year after we've been living there for a year. So, and I guess that kind of brings us to, we will officially be moved out of this house on Tuesday, the 22nd or 23rd. 22nd, Logan's first day of work. He got a new job. It's part of this whole video. He got a new job and his first day is the 25th. So we thought that our lease is up at the end of April, beginning of May. So we thought we had at least 2 months to kind of get our ducks in a row, figure out what we were going to do, start packing, deal with the, you know, emotions of moving. We thought we had 2 months. And then Logan got an email / he called to verify everything on Monday of this past week, saying that he was put on the schedule for his new job on the 25th of this month.
Yeah,
so
my orientation day.
So 2 months turned into 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And it has been chaotic. I've started doing some packing, but nothing in comparison to what needs done. So that is what this whole week is going to be about. We're going to go and spend some time with my family before the move.
Next weekend.
Yeah, so it's just going to be a really chaotic next couple of days / week because we're less than 2 weeks away from moving, which is just wild. Where they live is not a small town at all by any means. It is they live near the Huntsville area, so it's very city-like. And
we're not gonna tell you exactly where they live.
Right, obviously. So we'll be living there, and there's so much more to do there. Museums, parks, you know, stuff. It'll be great for homeschooling Lou. And so I'm excited and I'm staying positive, and I think that it'll be a good time. I'm just like, it's just getting over my own like anxieties and fears. So we'll need to get
Sorry.
It's okay. We'll probably also need to get a P.O. box because we'll be sharing an address with your parents. So we'll probably get our own P.O. box so that all of our mail can go there. So you guys can send us things too if you want to. We're not saying you have to, but like, you know,
have to.
No,
we're forcing you.
No, but like, just like to keep our spirits high, you know?
Yeah.
Comment on this video, give us any advice, send us emails if you have any. Just let us know like any tips and advice you have for, you know, what this year is going to look like for us sharing a home with another family, aka your parents, and just what that will look like, and just help us through it. Pray for us, send us good vibes. It's going to be chaotic.
But stay tuned because you guys are gonna experience just like we are.
Yeah, because we're gonna vlog it all, baby. Anyways, you guys, we've been babbling on for a really long time. This whole video was just supposed to be about us telling you guys that we are moving, and we are excited / very nervous about it. So we are excited to take you guys with us on this whole journey. So let's just get to it. I mean,
let's do it.
It's gonna happen really fast. So Logan has this last week left of work, and then that's it.
Yep.
All right, you guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Absolutely.
And for just being a part of everything with us. We love sharing our lives with you. We wouldn't change it one bit. Make sure that you share these videos with friends and just help us build our Kincaids community so that we can be real and honest with a lot more people, and just so that, you know, this can be a larger family, you guys.
Absolutely.
Be sure to like and subscribe, and make sure that you take the notification bell down below so you get notified every single time we post a new video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because it really supports our channel and it lets us know that you liked this video, we love that. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to tune in next time. Bye!
See you guys.